So, even if Ruby had an interest on dating Weiss, you just still be able to sense her feelings towards you, and she'll still have more interest on being your girlfriend, basically. Yeah, yeah. And I actually even told Ruby that, and she was actually kind of surprised. But still, I prefer if my Ruby does not date any girls. If I catch her dating one girl, I'm gonna frickin' go all Michael Myers. I see. Hey, you wanna get some lunch before we head back home? You know what? Yeah, I guess so. So far, was there any awkward or embarrassing thing that ever happened in your life? No, why? Well, I'm about to tell you something that's pretty humiliating to me. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No, I kinda actually want to tell you. I want to get this out of my system. Alright. So, okay, there was this one time at school where Armin, Meeks, and I were on our way until frickin' Sean came and started picking a fight with me. And Mikasa, my man. Let me tell you, Mikasa literally picked me up off the ground and started carrying me away. Their farmers couldn't help to bust out laughing. She literally picked you up off the ground? She literally picked me up off the ground and started carrying me away from Jean. And I was just like, what the heck? Oh my god, that was freaking hilarious, and I'm still laughing. Man, I never forgot that moment. It was freaking... I know it was kind of humiliating, but it was still kind of funny. You know, now that I look back at it, I think there was one humiliating thing that ever happened in my life. Oh, really? What was that? Okay, so it happened like 900 years ago. So... Okay, so here's the thing. So, I took Kingdom Death 3, Zilla Thousand, Superborn, and Godzilla Dark Dragon, Godzilla 2023, and frickin' Elsa. I took them, and we were on a mission. And so, as we were about to ambush, frickin' Godzilla 2023 let out a frickin' fart. And everyone, except for me, everyone started busting out laughing. It was just... It was... My eyes were just wide, and I just slowly I just slowly turned my head back to Godzilla Test 23. I was like, what the heck? I just like gave him an awkward stare, and I think that our enemy was doing the same thing, but mainly it was because of the laughter. Oh my god, picturing it back in my head, this is freaking hilarious. Eric could help to bust out laughing. He was laughing so hard that he ended up crying. Oh my god, that was hilarious. I know, right? So, after our mission, I turned around looking back at him. I was just, like, wondering, what the heck were you eating? And he freaking said he freaking went into a human house and ate their beans. And I was like, oh my god. I know he kind of almost got us killed, but I couldn't punish him for that. It was a funny moment. And hearing my other friends laughing so hard, it was just freaking hilarious. So I just decided to give Godzilla 23. I decided to let him off the hook because I will admit that was freaking hilarious. So he just freaking farted just like that, and just all my friends ended up busting out laughing. And at the same time, they got our enemy's attention. They were just like, "What the heck is this?" After game 1, Super Final Wars and Aaron parted ways as they head back to their respective homes. When Super Final Wars got home, he saw that Ruby was playing a horror video game. Oh boy, Ruby, what are you doing? Well, I'm just playing a video game. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Huh, I never heard of I never heard of a game like this before. You have not heard the Resident Evil game series? No, not that I know of. It's like a horror game series where you are basically rather in a different situation. Sometimes the games kind of change. Like, you remember those zombies that I told you about, right? Yeah. Well, Resident Evil Biohazard kind of gives the opposite. You kind of fight things that are kind of the opposite. You kind of fight like weird mold creature, mega mice creature things. And you've already completed the whole game? Yeah, I completed the whole game. I'm just playing not a hero. You wanna watch? Yeah, sure, why not? Monster Farms was watching Ruby playing in the game. He couldn't help to begin a little conversation between her and him. So, Ruby, yeah? I was wondering, later today after you're done with your game, do you wanna, have some dinner? Like, get dinner or something? Like, take out? You know, like, yeah, I could go for some takeout. What do you want? How'd you get? I was thinking about Sonic. I mean, I love Sonic. So, who are you playing as? I'm playing as Chris Redfield. And what is your mission exactly? I'm supposed... Now, what are you supposed to do? I'm supposed to track down and kill a guy by the name of Lucas who got infected by the mold stuff and it's making him go crazy and basically becoming like a psychopath. And not in a good way. Oh, you mean like... Why don't you like Thanos style, but not like the whole infinities, like the whole snap, all of humanity's wipe out from existence, basically infected with the mold, and if you remain infected for a good amount of time, you can't be cured, and you die with the mold stuff. I see. And you're playing one of the non-infected characters? Mm-hmm. So, your objective is to kill him so that way he doesn't continue the mold stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. So where did you go? I went to go walk around for a little bit. Met up with Aaron, then we had a little conversation. Then we got some lunch. Ah. I was wondering where did you go? And again, I'm not really that surprised if you disappeared. Dang! You just punched that guy down to You just punched his arm off! I know. This guy is... Chris Redfield is tough. Yeah, another guy? Ugh, these things look ugly. I know. They look like a shark. They're... They look like a weird dragon shark human mutation. I know, that's what I thought about. That's what I thought too. You know, I always hate these first-person games. They don't make any sense to me. You prefer third person? Yeah, first person just... I mean, I get it. You can see the character's point of view. But is that really necessary? I mean, I always prefer playing a game where you don't have to play as first person. You can just play as third person. Like those Lego games that I see you and Yang playing. Or those fighting games. Exactly, I prefer those games. I will say the graphics on this game are actually not that bad. I know, they're pretty amazing, huh? Pretty amazing indeed. I never thought I'd see graphics that looked this good. I'm kind of wondering what Rapunzel's doing, because it's been quite some time since we last saw her. Like, the last time we saw her was when you defeated the Fiery Moogie, right? And, oh, I see your friends. Oh, is that Lucas? Yep, that's Lucas. Wow. Wow, he's just as crazy as the actual Lucas. Ah, man, that sucks. Yeah, I know, you just kill my friend like that. That son of a bee's not gonna make it out of this alive. Somebody's gonna die. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna die if I don't get out of this freaking Mega Mighty fog. Mm-hmm.